Ho ho, look at all those great things that are in the celebration catalog. Oh my goodness. Oh, I like that one and I like that one. Oh, hi, how you doing? You caught me. I'm checking out the celebration catalog. Thank you for joining me. It is live today. Woo! The July to December catalog, you can now order from it. Oh, it's fantastic. And if you order $60 or $120, you can get free stuff from here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Thank you for joining me. My name is Tina Kavergich. I am Northern Stamper, and I'm a Canadian independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located just east of Toronto in a little town. Well, it's not so little anymore. A town called Ajax. I'm glad you could join me. Thank you. And as I mentioned, today is the beginning day for celebration. Celebration means that when you order a certain dollar amount, you get free stuff. Oh, who doesn't like free stuff? It's better than that large, no-name conglomerate crafting store we won't mention. You know who I mean. Anyways, I'm going to be showcasing some of my favorite items from the catalog. And today, where is it? We're going to be looking at Delicate Dahlias, my favorite item from the catalog. So that is one of the favorite things that I have in here. Now, just to be aware, there are some items in the catalog that are limited quantity, so you want to grab them, and that is particularly the sheep dies. There's a couple of other things in here that are limited quantity, so just a heads up. So I'm going to show you, we're going to make a card using the Delicate Dahlias. I love flower trees. I love anything like that. So just so that you know, I'm going to make a couple of cards here. And then if you are part of my community group, I'm going to show you some very special cards that we're going to make in that group. There's a special tutorial in there for those people in my community group. Good morning, Sandra. I've been watching your adventure, sailing or boating down home. I was very excited to see them all. So I'm glad you could make it. Some of the items we're using today come from the Celebration catalog. One of them, you can choose some designer series paper. Okay, and this is the hand pen, but it is all in black and white. It is really, really cool. So I started working on making cards that are black and white, and I'm going to do one today to show you. So that's one thing. One of the other great things that is in the Celebration catalog is when you order $60, you can choose some of the designer series paper, such as the black and white hand pen. But one of them is the Penguin Playmates, a designer series paper. And I've been having a whole hoot and holler with this one. And this is so great. So this, a designer series paper, I just love it. It's really cute. It really is. But what I like best is you can make cards just by cutting these little cute characters out. And they've got, so there's the fox and the penguin. And there's a snowman and snowman. So there's a snowman. And there's one with a polar bear. It's really cute. So I'm going to be showcasing. Oh, there he is. Hold on. There's the polar bear. He's larger than this. I'm going to be showcasing this pack of paper in the next coming weeks. And I've got like a ton of cards made with this. This is so much fun. So darn cute. And so that's one of the items you can choose. Now, I always tell you that I try and give you the most value for your money. There is always a strategy on purchasing items. So I just want to let you know. Oh, good morning, Amy. I'm glad you could make it. And there is a strategy. So if you want to join my team, there is a special starter kit. You can get the regular starter kit for $135, but you choose $165 worth of product. Now, there is a strategy to get more items for your dollar value, and I can help you do that. And right now, during celebration, when you join, you can choose one of the bundles, which means a stamp set and dies, or stamp set and punch, from the mini catalog. And it's actually a really, really good starting point for increasing your crafting stuff if you want to do that. I highly, highly recommend that. No, I swear, you don't have to have classes. You don't have to do videos. You don't have to sell to anybody. I do it because it's a lot of fun and I get a lot of enjoyment out of it. And I love doing classes and stuff like that. You can just buy just for yourself and hoard it all to yourself. No big deal. Save yourself 20% on every order you place, up to 20 to 25%. There are ways to get free stuff, and I can help you do that. There's always a strategy, and I can help you get the most product and value for your dollar. So it's $135. I'm telling you, it's the best way to go. So that is my spiel, and let's get started on some cards. I know you want to see what I make, so let's get started. All right. Are you ready? Let's get you. I'm going to place you up on the camera mount. So I don't have the most fancy, I can just change it, but that's okay. I don't mind. It saves my money and I put it more towards stamps. All right. So hold on. Let's see if this would work. All right. So there's my paper. Woohoo. And don't go away. I hope this works. I'm trying hard not to, oops. Break you. All right. I did it. Nobody got hurt too badly. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Uh-oh. Something's going on here. Oh, well, we might be a little flop-sided right now, but let's just go with that. Okay. My name is Tina Kvergich, and I am Northern Stamper. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, good morning, Karen. I'm glad you could make it. If you have any questions, please drop me an email at northernstamper@gmail.com. I am more than happy to help you or answer any of your questions. Okay. So like I said, delicate dahlias. I hope this is not too much on an angle. We're going to be using this. All right. So let's get started. All right. I'm going to show you how to create. This is one of the cards I'm going to show you how to create. Now, this is using the hand penned from the catalog. This is the black and white paper, and we're just going to do this. And I chose this color for my very favorite friend who always comes and helps me, and you know who that you are. And her favorite color is yellow, so I am choosing the yellow for that. So let's get started. I know Delicate Dahlia will be the next card. So I'm going to be doing this card, and I actually have to show you another one. So I also made this one too for her. I wasn't sure which one I wanted to use. I like them both, but I like the first one I showed you better, and I'm going to show you how to make that. Okay, so we're going to get our, I got my ink pad, so I'm using So Saffron. It's kind of a soft yellow. Or you can use any yellow you like or any color. And I'm using one of the blending brushes. I love these blending brushes. They really give a nice, soft, subtle bit of color. I also had to have a couple of ribbons for the card. All right. Okay, so let's get started. So I have my card base. Well, I'm not going to use it at the moment. Oh, hi, Gail. How you doing? Oh, hazy Saskatchewan, I guess so, with all of those forest fires. My goodness, I hope you're staying safe. So I have my yellow card base. I'm going to put that off to the side because I don't need it at the moment. And what I did is I cut a piece of 4 by 5 1/4. And this is from the Celebration book. All right, I just want to show you Celebration. And it is on page 7. So when you purchase $60, you can grab this free designer series paper, and it's 12 by 12, so it's really big, and you get 12 sheets. Okay, so that is actually a very big pack. So and what I want to do is I want to color in these flowers with the yellow. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking my blending brush. I love these things. And I'm going to open up my inks. And what I'm just going to do is add some ink onto the blending brush. It doesn't look like it's on there, but it is. And normally you would start off the paper and kind of blend into whatever you're into the paper. And it is really, really subtle. You can barely see that. So the blending brush is very subtle, but you can start to see the change of color. And I keep a blending brush. Oh, hold on. I know you're shaking. I keep a blending brush for each color family. So anything I use with yellow, I'll have this one, just for yellow. The color doesn't seem to transfer. So if I put it in blue, the yellow won't transfer that much. But I like to keep them kind of separate, just in case. So I'm just adding a little bit of color to each of the flowers. All right. Very subtle. I'm telling you, it is so subtle. I hope you can see it. And it is going outside of the lines, but that's okay. I want a little bit. It kind of adds a little bit. So add a little bit there to each little flower. Okay. You can barely see it. Now, I want to add one more flower into this, so that I'm going to cut out. So I'm going to take a little piece and I'm going to add some ink to this. Now, I want to make them a little bit darker in the center. If you want, you could just leave it the way it is, but I want to add a little bit of another color, a little darker, right in the center of those flowers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of bumblebee. Now, I didn't do this on the first card. Now, bumblebee is a darker yellow than what I just used, so I'm going to be a little bit careful and just in the center, I'm going to add. Okay, so, all right, there we go. Whoop, uh-oh, uh-oh. Had a little bit too much yellow. All right. So, but I can cover that up. I can figure out something. I'll figure something out with that. And I'm just going to add a little bit of yellow to each one in the center. That one, the first one, blobbed. That's why you always start off on the paper. So I'm just going to do a little bit. I'm going to add some. Now, I don't want to blob again, so let's take that off. And there we go. Looks like I blobbed again. There we go. It's okay if you make a few mistakes. It adds a little bit to it. So I have some ink on there. I'll just take it off by rubbing it on the paper. And if I want, I could actually wash those. It'll wash right out. Oh my goodness, got the ink all over my fingers. So that will wash right out. Okay, so I have that all done. All right. What I want to do is, actually, I'm going to cut this out very quickly. Now, the way that you cut is, I'm not going to cut with the scissors. I'm writing out the paper. The scissors are staying stationary. So I'm just going to be cutting and maneuvering with the paper, as I don't know if you can tell. So I'm just doing the cutting with the scissors, but I'm doing the moving with the paper. So that's the trick of fussy cutting. Now I'm going very quickly. So just so that you get the idea. And what I'm going to do is, there we go. We're almost done. Almost done. These scissors are great for fussy cutting. Very sharp. So I got to warn you. So there's my little flower. Okay. I have each of the flowers with the blending brush. I'm done with that. Okay. I'm going to bring in a piece of black. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip it. Okay. So I want the ripped part on the outside. So just carefully. Let's see how it goes. Oh, that's actually great. That's the way I wanted it. And it's going to go over on the left side. Okay. So let's glue that down. So I did a ripping technique, very easy. Kind of adds something to it, I think. Add that to the left side. Okay. All right. Now I got the 2 ribbons. I got that one. Whoops. And I have this one. I don't know which one I should use. I don't know. Which one? Ugh. All right. I'll leave it up to you. Should I use the lighter yellow with the gingham color or the solid one? I'm going to leave that like that. And in the meantime, I'm going to stamp a sentiment on my little tag here in Memento Black. So let me know which ribbon you think would be better. And I am going to actually use one of the sayings from Lighthearted Lines. These are, when you look at it, it's, you know, you always think, oh, the sentiment's really nice, but they're actually quite funny. Don't grow up, it's a trap. I hate to break it to you, but you're stuck with me forever. Thanks for lending an ear and keeping a straight face. These are actually kind of funny, so I'm actually going to use this one. This one fits in. Don't grow up, it's a trap. I firmly believe that. You know, I have 2 teenage boys, and one of them was always wanting to grow up and be an adult. And I kept telling him, you know, enjoy your youth. And he was so adamant of growing up. And now that he's an adult, he says, man, I wish I could be a kid again. And I said, well, it's too late now. It's don't grow up. It's a trap. All right. So, okay, let's see. We got one for the lighter one. Okay, the first comment that came through was for the darker one. So we'll do that. Okay. And all I'm going to do is just wrap it around. Now, I could do a bow or a shoelace tie. Quickly do that. There we go. And I'm going to do a shoelace tie. Otherwise, I'm going to be here for at least 10 minutes trying to do a bow. Or maybe I'll try. Okay, hold on. I'll give it a try. All right, I want to show you you could do a bow. So my 2 little rabbit ears. All right. Going around and down under the hole. And pulling the little rabbit ears. Oh, look at that. Pretty simple. And pull on the tails to tighten it up. There we go. And I am going to get one of my little convincing dots. That's what I like to call them. Those are those little mini glue dots. I call them convincing dots because it convinces the ribbon on where to stay. So let's place that on here. Put it on with the bow. Oh, look at those tails are long. And I have my flower. And I can, whoops, kind of tuck them under. Actually, that little spot that I had, I can kind of tuck in. And you won't really notice it. Actually, you really don't notice it when you tuck it in. See? Everything is fixable. So, when you say that, oh, I can't make cards, I don't believe it. Because it works. Everything works. Every mistake is not a mistake. And it is an opportunity. And you should embrace it. Because I'm a firm believer, you don't want to be perfect. I really do. Because if you're perfect, it's not so much fun. Being perfect is not fun. I think making mistakes is actually a lot more fun in life. Okay? All right. Oh, look at that. That fits really nicely on there. So this is, like I said, for my friend. You know, oh my goodness, I'm out of tape. You know who you are. So I am quickly moving to liquid glue. Wow, I did not see that coming. All right, there we go. Liquid glue works just as well. Everybody has their favorite adhesive. And I'm going to place that right on top. Oh, look at that. Looks great. Now, I could add some little dots and embellishments. Let's see what I got here. These are the matte decorative dots. These are new in the mini catalog. Oh, that looks kind of cool. There are other colors in here, but this is what I have. Oh, yeah. This is what I have right now because the other ones I used up. Oh, that looks really cool. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that looks really cool. See, you don't need to have just one color. Oh, that looks really good. And if you want, add a little bit of Wink of Stella. Adds a little bit of sparkle to the card. Very simple. These are ways that you can dress up your card by just a little bit. Ribbon, Wink of Stella, embellishments, and that's how you step up your card. Okay, what do you think? Thank you, Jane. I love that. Yeah, I think it's a great card. I love this saying. As I said, the first one I used, thanks for lending an ear. That's hilarious. Anyways, so that's one of the cards using the celebration item. And that is the free hand-penned, the black and white designer series paper. So when you purchase at $60. Now the next one, the next card I'm going to use, and it is using my favorite stamp set now, Delicate Dahlias. All right. And there we go. And I'm going to use Misty Moonlight and Sahara Sand. I don't have a sample template to show you because I am just winging it from here. So I have my label and a frame, 2 labels that are going to be sitting on top of each other. Now, I'm not using white. I'm using very vanilla. So it's a little off color. It's really nice. So, okay. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to stamp some images on the very vanilla, which is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I'm going to stamp that in Sahara Sand. So I hope this turns out because I have not done this. I had an idea and I thought I'd give it a try. And where is my blocks? I need a block that is large enough to have on the full stamp. So just bear with me as I find it. There we go. All right. Make sure it's on the right way. The image is up. Okay. You can see the image kind of a little bit. So when you look at this, it looks like a picture. So it is really nice. So there's a lot of nice detail. You can't quite tell, but let's see if it shows up when I stamp. Okay. So there's one. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. That is stunning. I love that. Okay. So let's keep going. Ink it up. And this is, I'm using Sahara Sand. Okay. And I'm going across the card. You'll notice I'm kind of falling off a little bit. That's okay. I'm filling it up. Wow. That is like really pretty. Okay, so I have that done with the Sahara Sand. I'm not going to do much more on that with this, so I'm going to put it off to the side. And I'm going to bring in this strip of paper. It's 2 inches by 5 1/4. And what I want to do here is I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to use Misty Moonlight. But before I change over, I want to make sure that I clean my, clean my stamp really well. Now I'm using the Stamp & Scrub. Now there is also the chamois, but I like the Stamp & Scrub because I like how it gets right in the middle, like in between the little, what are those little hairy things called? So I'm washing it on one side and I'm drying it on the other. So taking off the color. Now, my Stamp & Scrub is about 5 years old, so, and I usually wash it in hot water, so on one side, the glue has kind of, I guess, melted away, but I can always glue it back down. Great little purchase. Okay, so Misty Moonlight, I'm going to ink it up, and I am going to stamp kind of off. Like I said, I am going from, oh, you know what? I can turn that over. You know why that happened? I'm going to tell you something. The reason that happened is because on a polymer stamp, you need a little bit of cushion. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Because I'm working on a hard board, a hard table, it didn't quite work. So what I'm going to do, bear with me, I'm going to put a little, so I got my mat for cushioning. There we go. I'll put a little paper on. And that's the only reason that happened. Okay. And I turned the paper over. And there, it's much better. The red rubber stamps with the red backing don't need the cushioning. But the polymer, which means the ones that you can see through, do. Because it doesn't have any kind of give. So that's why you want a little bit behind it. So I got it. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay. So I have that done with the Misty Moonlight. I'm going to clean my stamp again. See, as you see, oh, there it is, one side. You always want to clean your stamp. Don't leave the ink on. And otherwise it will just, you might forget and ink another color. Okay, so that is the dahlia. Guess we could add some leaves in between there. Or maybe some more flowers. Let's see. So there's a flower. You know what? Let's add a little bit of a flower. Why not? And I guess we could do the leaves, but I don't know. Maybe we'll do that too. Let's see how our flower goes. If you're going to be adding images in, always start with the largest one and work your way down, because it's harder to go around the larger images. There we go. Oh, there we go. Not bad. Okay. And I don't think I have room for any leaves, but maybe on the first one I do. Okay. Done with that. Actually, I'm going to put some of the leaves on the first piece of paper we did, because I did the little flowers. Back to Sahara Sand. Can you see? I hope you can see. All right. Sahara Sand. Now, I'm going to be having this go over so I can kind of go off a little bit. There we go. Add some of those leaves just along the edge. Now, if I'm going to put this across, where can I add another leaf? I can get one right there. There. Now, it looks quite busy, but I'm going to be adding something on top, so that's going to be covering that. Let's get these stuff out of the way. All right, that looks great. Oh, don't you love those colors? Now it's time for some gluing. Get back to my liquid glue. I'm going to place it on the back. Yeah, it's quite a bit. That's a lot of glue. You really don't need that much. So the good thing about the liquid glue is it gives you time to kind of maneuver it around. So you can kind of slide it. And it's actually very strong. It's really, really good glue. So, oh no, my Lego's falling over. And where is the rest? Okay. And I'm going to glue this card base onto the, this mat onto the card base. A little bit around. There we go. See, I can move it around. Gives you some time to maneuver everything around. Now I can put that on top. Now, if I have a ribbon, I don't have a ribbon, so that's why I'm not adding one. But I am going to actually pop this up on dimensionals on each one. So it gives it some lift. Right? Oh, hello, Beth. Thank you for checking in. And we'll pop that on. There we go. Now, I have this, my labels. I can actually add the label on top, Maybe I can squeeze the label underneath. Oh, look at that. That's a really great idea. And I'll put my sentiment on here. And I'm just going to use from the Biggest Wishes from the annual catalog. And I'll use one of these little, I'll use the little thanks in the little scripty thing. Oh, that says happy. Hello. There we go. Let's see if it fits, first of all. Lay it down. Well, that really fills it up. I don't think it's going to fit. So we're going to take we'll just take the word hello. That's why I like to see these polymer stamps. Lay them on top and I can see. All right. Hello. Get my block. And we'll put it in with Moonlight. Okay. Pat. Remember, you don't want to hit it really hard. Okay. No rocking and rolling. Okay. And I'm just going to pop it on there. That looks great. I guess I could always, if I wanted to, bring the color of from these flowers up into here. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Let's see what we can do. Here's me going off. All right. As I mentioned, I have some other card tutorials that I'm going to do, and I'm going to place it in the community page. So you might want to check that out. Oh, look at that. Oh, awesome. I'm glad I did that. Join my community page. The people in my community page get a little few extra things. I appreciate them, and they always get a few extras. Just like all of my team members. When you join directly with me, I try and make it up your value of your starter kit by, doing special things. I'm going to just tuck that under. Instead of placing it on top, because I thought it was very heavy on color, I'm going to pop it on the bottom. And like I slipped it under. And I'm going to add some dimensionals. Now, if I had some ribbon, I guess I could. Oh, let's see what we got here. Got some gold. Oh, look at that. Oh, man, that would really work. Let's get a little bit of ribbon. Okay, I'm going to angle cut it. Oops, that's not an angle. That's not an angle, as that guy, Terminator guy, Arnold Schwarzenegger, would say. Okay, little bit of ribbon. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be great. Oh, my goodness. I'm so smart. Oh, look at that. Just a little bit. Oh, and that's still sticky. Look at that. That looks fantastic. Oh, I'm so happy. That turned out really good. Better than I thought it would be. Oh, I am great. So that is one of the ideas I had. And let's see, could we add some green? I don't think the green really matches it. No, and that's kind of the wrong. Anyway, we'll just leave it the way it is. Anyways, I just wanted to show you some of the cards you can make with the free items from the celebration. Okay? And hold on, don't go away. I'm going to take you off the camera mount so I can say goodbye properly. Oh, hold on. It's an earthquake. Hold on. There you go. Really good look at those cards, huh? Hey, there you are. There we go. Thank you for joining me. And let me know if I can send you one of the catalogs. I'd love to send you a catalog, celebration, and the holiday catalog. There we go. Comment below if you would like one. If you don't have a demonstrator, let me know. I'd be happy to be your demonstrator. Join my team. Grab the starter kit. Telling you, best deal around. I would not lie. And you know what? And if you find out the starter kit, you don't want to continue, that's fine. Keep the starter kit, keep your items, and just happily craft. I hope that I have inspired you to take a look at some of the items in the celebration catalog. Join me in my community groups to watch some other great stuff I got going on. I have later this week a tutorial using the dahlias again. So check out the community group. I'll post it above, and you can join in. Anyways, thanks for having me join you today, and I will craft with you next Tuesday, 10 o'clock, right here. Take care. Ho, ho, ho.